are. Yeah.
Yeah, the recording in progress.
Recording in progress. You know that this class is being recorded for Gabo and Hassan. I wish they are coming back, okay?
Yes,
Because
I
they have
wish
so
to.
many problems with their work and problems of, you know, transportation, so many different problems. I try to solve their problems by moving the schedules up to 9 o'clock, but I cannot do anything else, okay? The
Okay.
one who is not coming back is Jessica. Jessica definitely is not coming. Probably in
She
the future.
she left the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right
I
now.
told her, I talked to her by WhatsApp
Okay.
before that. And she told me what her problems were, and I understand her. No problem. Okay, now
Okay.
let's continue with by sharing the book. Here you are.
Okay.
Okay. Do you remember this guy who was here, whose name was Steve? He answered
Steve and
some
Claire.
questions. No, but
Yeah.
first of all, tell me, Betty, what is the day today?
Today is Monday. Tuesday. Hi, Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Today, Tuesday, August 9th, 2022.
When you pronounce the month of August, the correct
August.
pronunciation for this AU is O.
Oh,
August.
AU.
O. August. Not
Oh,
August. No. August.
August.
August. They pronounce the closed O. O. August.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Not
August.
O. Not O. But O. August.
August.
It's a
August.
a
August.
very short O. A very short
Okay.
O.
August. August.
August. August. But you have to put your
August.
round lips here. Round lips.
August.
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 August. That's
August.
the way you do.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
No, not at all. I have to do it. I have to do it. It's necessary.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what are we discussing? Tell me, what are we discussing?
We're discussing about comparative form.
For example, here you are an example.
The Nile River is longer than the Orinoco River.
But the Nile River is not longer than the Amazon, okay?
Okay.
Because there is a mistake. The mistake is not a mistake of the book. Because you
Yeah.
didn't listen to the second part here,
Okay.
where Steve made a mistake, okay?
Yes.
Steve, neither the quiz nor the book was wrong. You
Was
understand?
wrong. Yeah.
No, neither the quiz nor the book was wrong. The one who was wrong was Steve. Steve was the
It
one
was the
who
one
was
who
wrong,
was wrong.
okay? Because Steve made two mistakes, two incorrect answers. Two of his answers were wrong, okay? You understand this?
Yes.
Okay, let me close this. Deleting this note, because and not only the comparative form about the river, the Nile River and the Orinoco River, and you will have to say that the Amazon River is
the
the
most
longest. In
the
this
longest.
case, when you are
The
talking about
superlative form.
the you're not comparing two things, two items. No, you are telling something that is, I mean, it has the quality and the highest grade, you know, in the highest grade, in the highest
Okay.
degree, in the highest degree. If you're talking about this, is a superlative form. What is a superlative? The superlative form of adjectives are something like this. Can you read this one?
The Amazon is the longest of all in the world.
There is no comparison. The Amazon
Yes.
is the
The
longest.
longest. The
EST.
longest, the bigger,
The
the
biggest,
hotter,
the
the coldest,
hottest, the
the
coldest.
deeper.
Uh,
Okay.
but when it is a short adjective, because when the adjective is long, for example, the most important city, the most important is a very long adjective.
Okay.
The most important city here in Mexico is Mexico City. And the most important city here in Jalisco is Guadalajara, you know?
Yes.
And the most beautiful city in all Jalisco is Guadalajara. You understand? The most
Yes.
beautiful, because beautiful is not short. Huh? You can say Jalisco is the nicest place I have visited.
Okay.
Okay,
The nicest.
nicest. Because nice is a short adjective. But when you
Yes.
see that there is a long adjective, like important, interesting, huh? It's the most
We have
interesting.
to use most.
Most. The most.
Okay.
The
The
most.
most.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Before the
Ah, I
long
understand.
adjectives. Okay? This is
Yes.
something that we are going to study now. Okay?
Okay.
Now. Okay? And when there is a comparison, you don't say er longer, you say more. When the adjective is long, you say more beautiful, more interesting, more important, more difficult. You see,
Okay.
when it is an adjective that
It
is
is more
long,
crowded.
when you make a comparison, you say more than. More, instead of adding er or est, you have to change that. Okay, so let me close this note, and let me go to continue this here.
Okay.
Let's repeat listening about Steve and his mistakes. Huh? Listen to
Okay.
the listen to the rest of a conversation. How many questions did Steve
Steve
get
get right.
right? Here is the problem that we didn't read yesterday. Get right. And how many
Okay.
questions he answered, he got wrong. He got two
Okay.
wrong answers. Two wrong answers. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Let me check it out here by clicking this here. And listen to the rest of the
Page
conversation.
93. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. How many questions did Steve get right?
So let's see how you did on this quiz. The first question, which is larger, Mexico or Australia? You said,
Australia.
and you're right. Both are large, but Australia is larger. Next, what's the longest river in the world? You said the Nile. Sorry,
Gabo is
that's wrong.
arriving.
It's the Amazon.
Oh, of course. I knew that.
This next question I didn't know. Malta is more crowded than England.
So I got it right? I remember hearing that Malta is the most crowded country in Europe.
And finally, you said that Paris is the most expensive city.
Yeah, and it is, right?
Sorry, Steve. Actually, Hong Kong is the most expensive of the three.
Really? Wow. I guess I didn't do so well. Two right, but two wrong.
No, come on. You did okay.
Okay, two questions were answered correctly, and two questions
Two questions are
were answered incorrectly.
incorrect.
Hello, Gabo. How are you?
Hello, teacher.
Hi,
Fine, and you?
Gabo.
Hello, Betty.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you again here, Gabo. Okay, good. That's okay. And I guess Asa is coming probably. I don't know because she has certain problems in her job, But it's okay if she comes late. Okay,
We
this
have
class is being recorded for her. Now, observe. So here we have the focus about the change according to how long the adjective is. If the adjective is short, like long, or like large, or like
large.
dry, or big, observe that you add est and you add er for the comparative form. For the superlative, est and the. For the comparative, er and then. Okay? This is the simple form. But when the adjective is long, like these three adjectives, like beautiful, crowded,
Oh, that expensive.
expensive, they are too long adjectives, so you have to add. You don't add er, but you add more expensive, more beautiful, more crowded, but you don't say beautifuler. No, you don't say crowder. No. You don't say expensiver. No. You say more than. Okay? And the same happens for the superlative form. There are two adjectives here which are totally different. They are irregular. The same happens in Spanish for good.
Yes,
Good
good,
and
better,
bad.
and the best.
You shouldn't say más malo or más bueno. You say mejor
Malo,
o
bueno.
peor. Mejor o peor. So they change. The same happens with good and bad. Good, for good is better for the comparative form, but for bad is worse. But in the superlative form, you have to use the best or the worst. The best or the worst. Okay? So, observe, listen to this grammar focus and pay attention to it. After that, we are going to go to page 145 so that we can practice a little bit more about it, because at the beginning it's a little bit difficult. But let's pay attention to this.
Page 93. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Comparisons with adjectives.
Which country is larger, Australia or Mexico?
Australia is larger than Mexico.
Which country is the largest in the world?
Russia is the largest country.
Which is more crowded, Malta or England?
Malta is more crowded than England. Malta is the most crowded country in Europe.
Adjective, comparative, superlative.
Long. Longer.
Longer.
The longest.
Large. Larger. The largest.
Dry. Drier. The driest.
Big. Bigger. The biggest.
Beautiful. More beautiful. The most beautiful.
Crowded. More crowded. The most crowded.
Expensive. More expensive. The most expensive.
Good. Better. The best.
Bad. Worse. The worst.
Okay, Betty, Gabo, do you have any question to ask about any of these words here? Something that you don't understand, please ask me. No questions? No problem? Your microphone is off, Betty.
How do you say dryer?
Drier. Yeah, dry is this, drier, and the driest. Pay attention. Valencia is not so dry. Valencia, humid. But if you go to Coro, Falcon, it's dry. You understand dry? Falcon State is dry. Sonora is probably here in Mexico, or Hermosillo, very dry. There is a desert, right? It's very dry, probably. I don't know. I have never been to
Yes,
Sonora, but it's very dry.
you are right.
No water, no humidity in the environment. You don't feel like humidity, but your skin becomes like dry, because you need some kind of water, but there is no water in the environment. So dry or drier, or the driest.
The
Okay,
driest.
this is the correct pronunciation for that. Dry, drier, drier than, or the driest. If you say, for example, Maracaibo is dry, but Coro is probably drier than Maracaibo. I don't know. Here in Sonora, Hermosillo probably is dry,
Yes, it's
but
very dry.
Jalapa is drier. I don't know.
No,
No? Or
no.
otherwise, okay, probably
Yes, it's the
Jalapa.
opposite.
Okay, probably otherwise you have to say Hermosillo is drier than Jalapa.
Yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have never been to Hermosillo. I have never been to Jalapa. I have been to Puerto Vallarta. It's beautiful and it's
Puerto
fresh because
Vallarta is
there is
very,
wind blowing and it's okay. Even though the sun is shining, it's okay. It's good. Okay. Probably a little bit humid sometimes. It's sometimes humid. Okay.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Sometimes
sometimes,
humid. Okay. Humid.
always.
Always humid. Okay, now here you are. Good or bad? Huh? If you go to Puerto
Good.
Vallarta, Chacala, Chacala is beautiful. It's better. The beach at Chacala is better than the beach in Puerto Vallarta. I consider Chacala a better beach than Puerto
Where
Vallarta.
is Chacala?
Chacala is in Nayarit. In Nayarit. I
Oh,
went there once and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful beach. Nice. It's,
okay.
Chacala is nicer than the beach where I was right there in Nuevo Vallarta. I
Mm,
visited Nuevo Vallarta. I was there for 2 weeks and well, I consider that Chacala is better as a beach, better. And I don't know what is bad or what is worse here because everything is beautiful here in Mexico. Okay?
of
Everything is
course.
beautiful. Okay, now let's go to page 145 so that we can practice the adjectives in comparative form and superlative forms. Okay? Let's go
Okay.
there. Okay, I'm sorry. On page 140, 145, here you are, the
Yes,
comparing
145.
comparisons of adjectives. Okay? You see this here from the page 93. Comparisons with adjectives and superlative form. These are the superlative form. Okay? Now, use the comparative form adjective
Adjective.
plus er or more if the adjective is long, right? To compare two people, places, or two things.
Yes.
Two, when you compare two things, two places or two people. Which river is longer? You're comparing the Nile with the Amazon. You say the Nile is longer than the Amazon. There is a mistake here because the Amazon is definitely longer.
The
Aquí
longer.
sí hay un error en el libro.
Longer.
Debieron haberlo volteado. La cuestión es que la gente entró en confusión. Los científicos detectaron, los de National Geographic, y les mostré, les enseñé una gráfica donde dice que el Amazonas es más largo que el Nilo, ¿ok? Aunque sea en 108, no sé, 105 kilómetros, pero es más largo, ¿ok? El Amazonas
Mm,
que el Nilo. Use the superlative form the plus
um,
adjective plus est or the plus most plus adjective. This happens only when the adjective is long, long, 3 syllables, or two long syllables, okay? Like in the case of, okay, you're gonna see it. To compare 3 or more people, places, or things. 3 or more, or all of the things, okay? Which river is the longest? The Nile, the Amazon, or the Mississippi? Okay, the Nile, no, incorrect. Incorrect again. The Amazon is the longest river in the world. Huh? The Amazon, not the Nile. Aquí volvieron a caer en el error. Yo he encontrado muy pocos errores en este libro, ¿eh? Casi no los hay, pero sí hay errores, sí los hay. Aquí lo encontré, otro más. Okay, let's continue with the next one right here, okay? Do you understand all of this?
yes.
Do you understand all of this, Gabo?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, remember, if the adjective is short, you add er for comparisons. For
Yes.
comparing two things, two
Yes.
people, two things, two items, two animals,
Two
whatever.
places.
Okay, two places. But when there are three or more, this is a superlative form. So you have
Yes.
to use est, the
EST.
adding est, or you add the most when the
Yes.
adjective is long.
It's
Huh?
long.
This
Okay.
is something that you have to practice. Okay. In the
Okay.
second place here, you can use the comparative or superlative without repeating the noun. Observe, which country is larger, Canada or China? Huh? Canada is larger. It's not necessary to mention country. You understand that this is a country. Yeah? It's not necessary to mention uh, Canada is larger than any other than the other country. Not necessary to mention country. You understand. What is the highest waterfall in the world? Oh, here you are, the Angel Falls in Canaima, Venezuela.
Yes.
It's the
Very
highest.
beautiful
The highest. I
fall.
send you a video, okay? And this
Yeah.
is beautiful, really beautiful. But you have to spend a lot of money. It's too expensive to go to Canaima, okay? Only Gabo, who has got a lot of money, can go there. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding you. I'm kidding you. It's okay. Only for millionaires, okay? For people who have
Is
got
it
a
in Grandpa?
lot of money. It's
Wow.
necessary to have a lot of money, okay? Now,
To visit Canaima.
to visit Canaima, oh my goodness, yeah. The hotel is expensive. The helicopter is expensive. Or the plane, the Cessna is expensive.
Yeah, it's
You know,
very expensive.
everything. The person who is going to take you
Yes.
to the waterfall is expensive. You have to pay more than $300. It's too much money. Too much money for me in order to go there. I would like to go, but it is not possible to go there. Okay, write questions with the words, okay, with the words you have
Look
here,
at the
right?
underlined
You
words.
can write questions with dry, with large, with small, with island, and so on, with a large city, with everything that is included here: deep, an
Deep,
ocean,
large,
Atlantic,
small.
Los Angeles, New Guinea, okay,
New Guinea or
or
Honshu.
Guinea. I really don't know how to pronounce that. Greenland, I know. But let's search it out.
Guinea.
If you want to write it down, you can write it down over there. You can
Which
write
island?
New Guinea. Check it out. New Guinea. Is it okay? Or is it
New Guinea,
New Guinea? New
New
Guinea.
New
Guinea,
Guinea.
New Guinea.
New Guinea.
New Guinea,
Guinea.
Okay,
A
New
place that
Guinea.
I've never been to. New Guinea.
New
New
Guinea.
Guinea. Okay, let's
New
continue
Guinea.
with the book again. Let's continue with the book again.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. Where's the
New
book?
Guinea.
What I'm sharing here.
Which island?
Ah,
Which desert
I really don't know.
is
Oh, it's here.
drier?
It's here.
Is the
Okay,
Sahara
here you
or
are.
Atacama
You're looking at the book. I didn't
island
omit the okay. Now, can you
the
repeat?
highest?
Can you repeat no question number one? And Gabo,
Yeah.
you repeat the answer. Okay? Which desert? Which desert? Dry. The Sahara. The Sahara. Or the Atacama. I really don't know if it is
Atacama.
Atacama or Atacama. I think it's
Atacama.
Atacama. Most of it.
Atacama.
Let me check it out.
New Guinea,
Okay, Atacama.
Atacama.
Atacama Desert.
Atacama Desert.
Atacama
Atacama.
Desert.
Atacama Desert.
Atacama Desert. That is the correct pronunciation for Atacama. Atacama Desert. Okay? So, check it out. Now, which desert is drier? The Sahara or the Atacama Desert? It's not necessary to mention the word desert here. You can say, which desert is drier? The Sahara or the Atacama? Okay? What do you say, Gabo? The Atacama Desert,
the
the Atacama is drier than the
drier
Sahara.
Repeat.
which island launch? I think
Okay, now, Gabo, can you ask the question number 2? You ask a question, and Betty, you answer it by using which island?
Oh my Lord.
What do you say?
Okay.
Is it okay? It's really difficult, but don't worry. If you make a mistake, we can.
Gabo,
Gabo, can you please ask?
lost the collection.
Okay,
Lost
observe.
the connection.
One is underlined. Atacama is written here. Is underlined. Gabo is not here? Gabo, you here?
No,
No, Gabo went away.
he lost the connection, maybe.
Lost the connection. Okay. Now, observe the Atacama. Atacama is underlined. So Atacama is the correct answer. Atacama.
Okay.
And Greenland
A good tip.
is the correct answer to define which is larger, right? Or which
Okay.
is the largest. The Honshu, the
Honshu, New Guinea.
New Guinea, or Honshu. Let me check it out if it is Honshu. Honshu.
Honshu.
Atacama Desert.
Okay. Honshu. Honshu. How do you spell Honshu? Can you please do it again? Can you tell me H?
Honshu.
U. What is that? A desert? A river? A mountain? What is it?
An island. An island.
An island.
Yes.
Okay. Honshu Island.
Honshu Island.
Yes, Honshu.
Honshu. Honshu Island.
Honshu. Okay.
Honshu Island.
Honshu Island. Okay, so the correct pronunciation for this is Honshu.
Honshu.
Island. Honshu Island. Okay. New Guinea. New Guinea is this one. In this case, it's Greenland. In this case, it's Honshu, New Guinea. In this case, it's Los Angeles. You can say LA, Los Angeles, LA, Chicago, and New York, or New York. New York or New York. New York or New York. Okay, Gabo is not here. Gabo is not here. So, let's do it together. What do you want, the question or the answer, Betty?
The question.
The question. Ask me the question.
Okay. Which island is the largest? Greenland, New Guinea, or Honshu?
Greenland is the largest island. Greenland is the largest one. You can say the largest, and it's not necessary to mention island, okay? Greenland is the largest one. You can also say one, the largest one.
The largest one? Okay.
Or you can say the largest of all. The largest of all, okay? Greenland is the largest, okay? Now, I ask you the question, you answered that Honshu is the smallest island, okay? It's not necessary to mention the island. You can say Honshu is larger than New Guinea. Okay, you see? Which island is, sorry, not large, but small. Which island is smaller? New Guinea or Honshu Island?
Okay. Honshu is the smallest. No,
Is
is small.
smaller
Is
than New
smaller
Guinea.
than New
Is
Guinea.
smaller
Okay.
than New Guinea. In this case, there was a superlative form. You say the largest. The
Yes.
largest. Which island is the largest? Greenland, New
New
Guinea,
Guinea or
or
Honshu.
Honshu? Greenland is the
The
largest.
largest.
But in the other, you have two. When you have two, there is a comparison. So you have to say which
Which
island
island
is
is this?
smaller,
Is it smaller? New
New
Guinea or
Guinea or
Honshu?
Honshu? And you say which island is smaller,
Honshu is
smaller,
smaller than
ER,
New Guinea.
New Guinea or Honshu? Honshu is smaller than New
Than
Guinea.
New Guinea.
Okay?
Okay.
Observe that it is underlined. Okay? Now, what do you want? The question or the answer? What do you want to
Uh,
read?
the question.
The question. Okay, can you do it? Observe that you have 1, 2, 3
It's
cities.
free. Okay. Which U.S. city is the largest? Los Angeles, Chicago, or New York?
Okay, I would say New York is
New
the
York.
largest. New York
Okay.
is the largest. Okay? New York.
Okay.
Sorry, this is
All
not the
right.
one. It's this one.
Gabo is coming.
New York is the largest. Okay?
Okay.
Which US city is the largest? Los Angeles, Chicago, or New York? New York is the largest.
It's the
Okay?
largest. Okay.
Now, Gabo is here again. Gabo,
Okay.
could you please ask the question? Betty is going to answer the question. The correct answer is the Pacific. Okay? Gabo, could you please ask a question?
Yes, teacher. Which is depth?
Ocean. Which ocean?
Which sorry, teacher, no había visto el ocean. Which ocean is depth? The Atlantic or the Pacific?
Is, what do you say, deeper or the deepest? Deeper
Deep,
or the
deeper,
deepest?
deeper, deeper.
Deeper. So you say deeper. Which ocean is deeper? The Atlantic or the Pacific? What do you say?
The Pacific is the deeper
No, you
than
don't say that.
no,
Don't
it's
say that.
deeper than the Atlantic.
Okay, it's
The
deeper.
Pacific is deeper than
The
the
Atlantic.
Atlantic.
Okay, the Pacific is deeper than the Atlantic. You see, which ocean is deeper? The Pacific or the Atlantic? Huh? The Atlantic or the Pacific? The Pacific is deeper than the Atlantic. Okay? Now, sometimes you get confusion. Remember this. If you got two to be compared is ER. If you got three or more, is the
The
superlative form. And remember, there are new words here. New Guinea,
New
and
Guinea.
Honshu, an island.
Honshu.
Okay, Honshu Island. So there, because we have problems with the pronunciation. So let's continue with the previous page where we were. We go back to page 93. We go back to page 93 right here in order to make more exercises on the comparative and superlative form. Gabo, you're gonna be the first, okay? You're gonna
Yes.
be the first here, okay? Complete questions 1 through 4, huh? With comparatives, and questions 5 to 8 with
With superlative.
superlatives, okay? So you're gonna use EST for 5 through 8 or the most, depending on if it is a long adjective or two-syllable adjective, or if it is one-syllable adjective like high. Okay? Remember from 1 through 4, You're gonna use comparative or superlative, but it depends. In this case, superlatives is for 5 to 8. Comparative from 1 through 4. Okay? What do you say, Gabo? The adjective is small. What do you say in number 1?
Which country is more small, Monaco or Vatican City?
Okay, observe this, Gabo. Small is a short adjective. Small is a one-syllable adjective. So you don't have more. You don't add more. You have to say smaller. Can you repeat it again?
Smaller.
Now, can you repeat the whole idea?
Which country is smaller, Monaco or Vatican City?
Okay. Okay. Which country is smaller? Monaco or Vatican City? What do you say? Your answer. You're going to answer, Betty.
Vatican, no, Vatican City is smaller than Monaco.
Vatican City is smaller than Monaco. Both
I think.
are right there in Italy, but they are different
Yes.
countries. Different
Yes.
countries. Italy is a country. Monaco is over there, but it's a country. And Vatican City is inside Italy, it's in Rome, but this is a city, it's a country. It's a city, Vatican City is a country at the same time. This is just crazy, okay? Vatican City is the smallest country in the whole world.
On the whole world? Oh,
Yeah?
okay.
Okay, now, what do you say? You're going to ask Gabo the second question, and Gabo is going to try to answer this question about Niagara. This is Niagara Falls, and this is Victoria Falls. Okay?
Okay. Which waterfall is higher, Niagara Falls or Victoria Falls?
Okay. Now, Gabo, what do you select?
I think is Niagara. The Niagara is higher than Victoria Falls.
Niagara Falls, you say here? Niagara Falls or Victoria Falls. You say that Niagara, but according to this, if it is on the line, what is it?
Victoria Falls
Victoria Falls is
is higher
than Niagara Falls, according to this. But you have to check, I am not going to do it, but you can check it out later. If you want, you can ask Google. You can ask Google, okay? Well, if you want. Which is higher, Niagara Falls or Victoria Falls? Listen to the